interpretation is a very difficult topic of usul, where various classification of words and various methods of deduction of law are discussed. Would you please clarify this for us a bit simply?
Yes, inshallah. Inshallah, I will do that. And you see, in understanding the Quran and the Sunnah, the words are very important. The Quran, what is Quran and the Hadith? After all, some words, some phrases, some sentences. And the sentences consist of words. So understanding the words are very important for the purpose of law. It will be clear very soon. For example, our scholars have divided the words of the Quran first into alfaz al-waziha and alfaz ghair al-waziha. Alfaz al-waziha means clear words. And clear words are of two types. Clear words which are not liable to interpretation, and clear words which are liable to interpretation. Clear words liable to interpretation, clear words not liable to interpretation. I mean, there are some words in the Quran which does not admit more than one meaning. Does not admit. These words we will call, say, muhkam. Muhkam. That is, they do not admit any, there is no lack of clarity at all. And there are words which we call, say, for example, that, as I said, clear words are of two types. I have given example of the clear words which is not, which is not liable to interpretation. Now there are other words which are clear, but still liable to interpretation. They require interpretation sometime, and these words are of two types. These are called nas and zahir. Nas and zahir. These are clear words, but they have divided them into two categories, that is nas and zahir. Zahir is a clear word whose meaning is in not directly in harmony with the text, but nas is a word which is whose meaning is in conformity in harmony with the text of the Quran or text of the Sunnah. So first of all, I again repeat, because this is quite complicated. To make it simple, I would say the words are of two types: clear words and unclear words. When some instructions are given by clear words, this becomes binding on us. We have to follow those. What one is different, that may be wajib, that may be mandub, that we will discuss later. But clear words, if an instruction is given, then its quality, the instruction's quality becomes higher. And if the instruction given by unclear words, then its level becomes lower than the clear words. Now, second, I will go to, and I must say again, the Quran and Sunnah, 98% words are clear words. Again, this must be clear. The 98% words are clear words. Alfaz al-waziha. Alfaz ghair al-waziha are really very few. I can give an example of unclear words, for example. Let us say when part of the meaning is unclear, the meaning is not totally unclear, part of the meaning is unclear, then it is called khafi. For example, saraka, whether it includes thief or not. For example, a pickpocket or not. Theft, does it include a pickpocket? The scholars have differed. So we say that the word theft in Arabic, sarka, is obscure partly. It is clear about theft, but not clear about pickpocket. So this is the way they say that khafi is partly unclear, and then there are words which are liable to two meanings. Now what meaning will take? Ainun. Ainun may mean eye. Ainun may mean some water falling from some places. So what meaning I have to take? So these are called mushkil words. So these are levels of unclear, and the maximum unclear is what is called mutashabi. Maximum unclear is what we call mutashabih, whose meaning are totally unclear. As I said again, that clear words are 98% in the Quran and Sunnah. Now next classification of words are general words, and khas, called specific words. 98% words used in the Quran and Sunnah are 98% words used in the Quran and Sunnah are That is, the word covers all who come under it. For example, insan. When you say insan, it covers all insan. When you say rajul, it means all human beings. All men. And when we say nisa, it includes all women. When we say Bani Israel, it means all Bani Israel. So these are the examples of and 98% words are And what is khas? Examples of khas are, for example, if I say Shakil Abdullah, it is khas. It means only Shakil Abdullah, unless there are other Shakil Abdullahs also. For example, if somebody says 1, that is khas, specific. 2, it is specific. So these are the examples of khas. But in Quran and Sunnah, the 98 or maybe 99% words are And then I will go to another classification called mutlaq and muqayyad. Mutlaq means absolute in application. Mutlaq means absolute in application, without condition or limitation. And muqayyad is conditional. Again, 99% words are mutlaq. 99% words are mutlaq, that is absolute. For example, when Allah says Aqimus Salat, this is mutlaq. This is applicable on all the believers without any condition. And then there are muqayyad, conditional. For example, I say a book, then it is unconditional. If I say a red book, it is conditional. A man, it is unconditional. A bad man, it is conditional. So 99% of words are mutlaq, and some words are muqayyad. When an instruction, hukum, comes in mutlaq words, then it will be applied without condition. If it comes in muqayyad words, or muqayyad phrase, then it will be applied with that condition. For example, let me say about ablution. Allah says, ilal marafiqe, faghsilu aydikum, and wash your hands up to ilal marafiqe, up to your elbow. So as I said, that when the hukum is given in unconditional terms, we have to obey in an unconditional way or absolute way. If it's given in conditional form, then we have to follow with that condition. And now we go to another classification called